Today is election day, and I've kind of been in denial that that's a thing that's happening. I am definitely voting today. Second election that I've been able to vote for. I'm way less excited about it than I was last time. I don't know, I felt like the first time I was excited and I was passionate about the candidate I was voting for, and then this time I just feel like I'm doing it out of obligation. I mean, I'm a raging conspiracy theorist, for sure. But I get frustrated when I see people saying things like, I don't know if I should vote because my vote probably doesn't count. Well, if you don't vote, then your vote for sure doesn't count. And I don't understand that thinking. And some people just cop out by saying, I don't want to be part of the problem. You are being part of the problem if you don't vote. Yes, the system is effed, okay? We all know this. But it's the system we're working with right now. So we have to do the best we can with what we have. And that means getting out there and vote. It takes a few minutes to vote. I mean, come on. You can even get a longer lunch break at work if you go vote. You know, our parties are so divided right now, which sucks because whether you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, whatever, you live in the same country, right? So it sucks that everyone is so divided. It's like polar opposites almost, but I mean, what are you gonna do? What I'm saying is, a lot of people also use the excuse of they don't know a lot about the candidates, but I mean, pretty much you have two choices and you pretty much know what they stand for. So just vote based on that. You know, it's better than not having a say and then complaining for the next 4 years based on your inaction. I mean, at least if you go vote, you can have a say, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm just waiting for the mothership. Laura's voting for Pedro and getting free tots, so whatever. Today I'm applying for a job for multiple reasons, the main one being I need money. I have chosen a destination to use my Tiki. I will be going to San Francisco. Shh, don't tell. I'll be going to San Francisco at the end of April, beginning of May. I'm going through and making an itinerary because I'll be going alone, right? Most likely, unless I meet someone between now and then who wants to go. I want to make sure I have everything planned out. I'm probably going to just stay like 4 5 days, something like that, nothing huge. And I have a bunch of places already that I want to go. One being Loved to Death. I really want to go there. And paid way too much for something cool and dead. Speaking of cool and dead, I have a project to do today. I am making tea from hell. I do not have any flesh-eating beetles because they cost a lot of money and I don't have that much flesh lying around yet. So I am boiling the bones and putting a little bit of bleach in there. It's not ideal, but there's no flesh. It's just the little like sinews that hold the fur to the bones. Some of them are still on there. I'm not gonna show you the bones in the bucket because some of you may be really offended or grossed out by this, and for that well, I'm just not gonna show it because that's kind of nasty. But I will show the finished product, and I am planning on making, once they're all clean, earrings out of the vertebrae. 2 of the vertebrae will be in there, and then the rest of them I think are going in a jar, and I'll make up a little bio and stick it on the jar and it'll be all fancy. The jewelry turns out really cool. I might make rings or something else with the bones. Kind of like I did with that purple one on my jacket. Okay, so that was almost a fiasco. I voted, but I had to fill out an affidavit and they have to send it off before it can be counted because they said that I was taken off the active voting list because a piece of mail was returned to them in September of 2011. What? That means it was never delivered because we wouldn't get mail and then return to sender. It was never delivered. That makes absolutely no sense. They had to call the Board of Elections and I had to fill out all this information and do my little ballot and send it in. It was like, I was so nervous that I wasn't gonna be able to vote. And this other guy had a similar situation. And he had to go in front of a judge because they had said that he'd moved when he had just been staying at a friend's house. But see, when you move, you have to fill out like a change of address thing, which I never did. Why would you do that if you were staying at someone's house? I don't know. It was very strange. I think the same type of thing happened to him. And then it was just a miscommunication because he had said that he was staying at a friend's, so they thought that it was because he had changed addresses. But whatever. I know it's not important. I just hope it doesn't happen again. That's the only thing, because that was stressful. I voted. Recap. I ended up filling out 6 applications, 3 paper, 1 in-store, 2 online.
Do aardvarks even make a sound?